Okay, cheers. I'll start again then. Right, so hiya Peter. Um, yeah, so this is a Toyota sewing machine. It's model 2466. I actually ended up getting a return on this because if you have a look here, there's these attachments that were in like this accessories box, and the person said they weren't included when I sent it, so they're saying it's going to get returned. I know for sure I did actually package them because I bubble wrapped them up, so I don't understand why they can't find it in the bubble wrap, but they're returning it. I think they're scamming me. I think they've already got the sewing machine and they're going to use my bits here and then send back all the stuff they don't want. I'll try not to sneeze this time, Peter. Yeah, but I sold it for £29.95 and it's coming back. It's going to cost me £3.10 to get it back. I've already spent the £9.99 on the shipping, so what I'll do, I'll separate the pedal and the main unit and sell it as spares or repairs and hopefully get some of my money back on it. So this one is a Kenwood mixer attachment. I actually had a mixer that I sold, and I separated all the other attachments that came with it, mainly because I'll get the most money that way. And this mincer attachment did actually sell for £15.95 with free postage. Yeah, I have all sorts of stuff on sale. My shop is completely like a generalist shop. It's got plates, it's got hi-fis, it's got wooden tools, alarm clocks, books, basically everything you can think of. I've even started selling clothes. So this is a PlayStation 1. I actually bought these at a boot sale. I bought about, must have been about 20 PS1 consoles with some pads and some wires for £30 a lot. I think it was in one of my earlier auction car boot sale hauls, probably at the start of this year sometime. And I eventually sorted through them and made bundles out of them. And I sold this one for £45.95 with £5.99 shipping. And the reason why it went for so much is because of the audiophile outputs that are on the back there. So you have the three, the red and the white and the yellow outputs. So they're quite rare, these consoles. I've actually got two of them, and I sold another one, spares repairs, for about £20 this week as well. So I'm well into profit with all those PlayStations I sold. Yeah, it came with Medal of Honor, I think. Yeah, there you go. I gave it a quick test as I was testing it with it, and it came with the analog pad, as you can see as well. So that was a nice sale. This is a set of roof bars for an Audi Q5. Cost me £10 at auction. It was a bit of a fail because when I bought it, I thought that it was fully complete and brand new. It is brand new, but it's missing the key you need to lock it onto your car. So I had to declare that, and I basically got half the retail price. I was hoping for more, sort of nearer the £100 mark for them. But from a £10 to £50, plus the postage actually. The postage cost me £10 and I actually charged 20. I think it's because of the length. It was well over 1 metre. I think it was like 1 metre 20, and I thought that the postage would end up being a lot more, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. This is a LG LV900 VHS player. This one has 6 heads, which makes it quite desirable. It came with the SCART lead, manual, and the remote control. Fully working. I always clean the heads on this as well. I've got head cleaning tape that I run through every video cassette player I take in. So it's just to make sure that it's going to be really good when the buyer gets it. I got quite a high price for this one. It was reduced slightly. It was 10% off because I was running a promotion at the time, and I got £49.45 plus £3.99 postage for it. This one was a Yamaha DSR 1000 keyboard, a really good one. It was covered in like smoke stain. It took me a long time to get it clean, and even then it still had like a stickiness to it. I guess it had been in use in a pub or something at some point, because it's like a professional style one. It worked apart from a key at either end. Each key right at the very end on the left side and the right side didn't function. I'm not sure if that was just the mode I was in. I tried various things but I couldn't get them to work, so I declared that. And also there was a loose connection on the power port as well. But I still got £59.95 plus £8.99 postage, and I ended up hand delivering this just earlier today. Not that long got back actually. So it was about 20 miles from me, 40-mile-hour round trip. Just to save on packaging, because it was a long item. It was just over 1 metre long, and I could see it getting damaged unless I really wrap it really well. It would have cost me all of the £8.99 to post. So I drove up there and hand delivered it, and he seemed pleased with it, really impressed with the service as well. Although I mainly did that for my own benefit, because I hate packaging this sort of stuff up. Yeah, so really nice seller, and I actually bought this at an auction on Sunday, so it was a quick flip as well. Cost me £15 plus commission. Hi Sean, did you see my other live stream? It all went a bit wrong because the quality was really bad, and I didn't have any chat up at all. So hi Swamp Picker, thanks for joining. Yep, this is a Microsoft Sidewinder Precision 2 joystick. This one works straight off the bat with Windows 10. You just plug it in and it auto detects it. You don't need any drivers, which is great. I hope the quality of the video is good as well for you to see the text and stuff. I've actually lowered the quality really low because I'm actually streaming on my mobile connection still. What's happened is my broadband took ages to get connected, and now they've connected it up, but they've connected it to the wrong fibre box again. So I'm getting around sort of the 4 megabit through, and the kids are home because it's half term, so they're streaming on their Xboxes. So when I went live before, everything just ground to a halt basically. Yeah, I did see the chat at the very end, but I deleted the stream in the end and thought I'd just do it again, because I watched it back for a bit and it was really bad, so I thought I'd redo it. Yeah, so when you're testing these Sidewinders, you can plug them into Windows 10, and then you can go into Control Panel and you can start pressing all the buttons, and you can see that all of them work and things. So that's how I tested this. I got $29.99 plus the postage for it. I think it would have cost me a couple of pounds at the car boot sale, this one. This was something I thought I would pretty much get about £50 for, but I ended up taking £20 for it. It's a Pioneer display. Basically, connect it to your hi-fi system, and it shows the details of what you're tuned into and so on. I actually sold the system separately, and I separated it all out because there was a problem with the actual system. So that's why this ended up on its own. But I've had it for a long time. It took ages to sell, but it did eventually sell. This one is an ITT SL75 radio recorder tape player. The radio worked, but the cassette player didn't. I think it required new belts. So I sold it as used, but with faults. I think it did work, but the sound that came from the tape was really bad. It was like the sound was going fast and then going slow and things. So I did sell it as used, but with faults. And I got £20 for it, which I was really pleased with, considering it did have faults, but they are quite rare. And this was in an auction lot at the bottom of one of the boxes, and I didn't even know I had it until I got it home, so it was a nice surprise to get something of that sort of value. And finally, this is an articulate board game from Drummond Park. These seem to sell well. I sold loads last year. I had about 3 or 4 last year. I think I've only got this one this year, but I got £11.95 for it, free shipping. I'm not sure where I got this. I think it was at an auction, as part of an auction lot, so it probably owes me pretty much next to nothing. It's 100% complete. It's quite easy to check because it only has these counters here, as you can see here, and the timer. I don't think it's even been played with, to be honest with you. It was a really nice condition. So I'll just check on the chat. So I keep on forgetting about the chat. Yeah, I noticed the YouTuber document, Peter, you put up there. I did notice he didn't have Golden Finger Picker from America on there. It's probably worth adding him. It's a really good channel. He's actually been doing some metal detecting videos with a magnet, so a magnet fishing, I think he calls it. So he went to his local harbour and checked the magnet in the river and picked up all sorts of stuff out the river. So I'm actually going away next week, and I did want to get a magnet and go and do this myself, but didn't really have the chance to buy it and wait for it to arrive. So I might try that another time, because it did look quite interesting, and I'm into that sort of thing. Hi Duffercat1, thanks for joining. Yeah, so how's everybody's sales been? Hope Q4's well in force with everybody. I'm certainly doing well. I'm probably averaging around the £1,000 a week, something like that, which is really good for me, I think. But I haven't really had as much to list this week as I'd like. I've only listed a couple of the days. I've got a notepad here with I take my photographs, and then if I hold it up, you'll probably see it. I write down where on my storage all these items go, and I've got my photographs on my camera. This is the I've had to leave that connected onto my computer. Oh. I think I dropped out for a while. I think I'm back now. I think so anyway. Hi Lex. I think I'm having quite a few problems with my quality of my stream, so I don't think I'm going to stay on here much too longer. But I've finished my sales roundup now. Not a lot's going on apart from my my poor internet connection. So yeah, I was just saying that my 4G, I've been using my 4G for all my internet, so I haven't been able to use my camera to take photos with, so I've been using my Panasonic camera this week for photos. It does look like there's a big red bar that keeps on popping up on my stream sort of information now, so I think I'm going to call it for the stream, because otherwise it's going to be really poor quality again. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and also go and check out Peter Wray Adventures, which I was on his channel on Wednesday as a guest, and that was really good fun. So go and check that out if you haven't already seen it as well. A great channel there, and I will see you in the next video. Sorry about all the quality issues we've had this time. Yeah, and hopefully by the time I get back the internet will have improved. I'm going to try and do these live videos a little bit more, but I probably should wait until I've got a better internet connection really. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.